Hi friends, you're watching Netra, which is the right place to feed hunger for your knowledge. So in this video, I'm going to show how to position yourself to build your own brand as a teacher and how to expertise in the teaching mechanism by exemplifying teaching to foster morality into youths. As stated by Sir Albert Einstein, try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. So let us begin. But prior to that, don't forget to hit the right subscribe button and bell icon to be the first to know when I will upload anything new. The rapid science and technological advancements and globalizations are contributing to the complexities of social life and underpinning the importance of morals, values, and ethics. But with the rapid advancement in science and technology has also increased societal complexities and underpinned the importance of morals, values, and ethics and their benefits to the society. So let us understand what does moral values exactly means. As moral values are the center to everything that we are today. Moral refers to the human behavior where morality is the practical activity and ethics describes the theoretical, systematic and rational reflection upon the human behavior. Values are also linked to belief, attitude and guidelines to the human behavior. So let us find out the way to teach moral values. As moral values are the foundation of a nation and the myriad range of obstacles are found in teaching morals, ethics and implementing character educations in the studies. Character education basically focuses on moral concepts, manners, civility and shapes students' personality, values and attitude in their development. It should be there in the minds of an educator that we should work for the cause but not for applause, as values and ethics should be taught directly to the students as some students may be sensitive and react in different ways. Morals and values can be fostered through a myriad range of teaching techniques such as role play, drama, educational games, debates, discussions, group work, educational visits, interviews, brainstorming, and utilizing the resource materials such as using poems, stories, songs, photographs, posters, and slogans. Other teaching involves project assessments, group work evaluation, observation techniques, interviews, pre-test, post-test, anecdotal records, and audio-visual evaluation. These techniques effectively help teacher to evaluate the students on critical engagements with the important issues while considering the morals, values, and ethics of the studies. Here are some suggestions which may impact on fostering a student-centered and inquiry-based learning in the classroom practices. But before that, as we are talking about morality, so let us find out the essence of the subject with the moral message which they give. As if we take an example of the subject biology and suppose the topic for the class is study of DNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid and the message from the DNA states heredity, also called the biological inheritance, which is the passing on of the traits from the parents to the offspring. Heritable traits are known to be passed from one generation to the next generation via DNA, a molecule that encodes genetic information. When we talk about humans, the eye color is an example of an inherited characteristics. An individual might inherit the brown eye trait from one of the parents. So with this, I mean to explain that the characteristics are transferred from parents to the offspring or newborn baby, and all the parents want that their child should absorb all the good deeds and optimistic attitude towards the life. We can relate this with science subject in which physics is the branch. That means we can relate this with physics subject as well. By taking an example of reflected rays, that is, reflected rays is the ray of which light is sent back by the mirror from the point of incidence, in which we have the same example with the life, that is, life also give us the reflection of what we saw in the world. Even if we take the subject maths, with it we can understand that we have a huge number, and if we multiply that big number with 0, what will be the result? The conclusion will be, of course, 0. And if we take this in the way of ethics, if suppose a person is very successful but at the same time he or she is rude or ill-mannered, no one will like to be with him. So in the same way, the ethics says that bear not enmity to anyone, as in each heart is Lord present. Let all your enemies become your friends. This is the noblest of all actions and the most sublime of all the creed. So let us find out the ways of incorporating fusion in a present day teaching mechanism. First is teachers training through professional developmental program. The notion of the value is that they play a large role in how our attitude and beliefs are formed. Teacher training programs may address how teachers can handle morals, values, and ethics related issues and articulate different pedagogical approaches and techniques to address them. Second one is the role play discussion. Based on the classroom exercise, role play and discussion can be effective to sharpen critical thinking and develop an appreciation of ethical aptitudes. Various situations involving ethical dilemmas can be given to the students for discussion. Teachers can participate in discussions and constantly monitor students' reaction, whether positive or negative. Next is decision making. Teacher can play a vital role in encouraging students' personal decision making, which involves how to listen respectfully to the positions of others and communicate opinions reasonably on matter that differs from their sentiments or views. And last but not the least, focus on character education. It is important that educators emphasizes character education to develop virtues, qualities, attributes, personality, and leadership in the students. Teacher can guide and instruct properly so that young people acquire good habits of honesty, courage, and fairness from parents, guardians, or teachers who themselves should display such virtues. So to conclude this in a nutshell, by teaching morals, ethics, and implementing character education in the multidisciplinary subjects, the majority of educators at large will strongly support a motivational context for learning and understanding the socialization and humanization. Students can develop higher awareness of social implications of their studies, become self-dependent individuals, and be able to recognize, accept, and internalize their role in decision making. Such teaching will enhance students' judgment, critical thinking abilities, and motivation, besides encouraging engagement in the studies. Students can handle various moral and ethical issues in society, take responsibilities, and build a good character. So, it is the duty of the educator to provide adequate inner orientation and basis for the students' unfolding and fulfillment of inner moral values and ideas which are essential for their development. Thus, with this, we come to know some important teaching techniques, methods, and issues which may impact on fostering values, morality, and ethics in students' mind and enhance students' motivation and engagement. With this, let us wind up the topic by saying, do not find fault with others, but rather introspect. And never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worst. but the day after tomorrow will be the sunshine. Hope these tips will help you to power yourself in teaching and position yourself as an expert in your field. Stay tuned.